Okay, I'm here with the Hammer. Just want to ask you something. I just want to ask you, do you see this fight going the distance?
You keep asking them questions.
I got you, man.
Yeah. It don't matter if it goes the distance or knockout. You know, I'm here to win. Like I said before, you know, I had a phenomenal training camp. I prepared myself, and you know, I could see myself stopping him. I could see myself beating him up for 12 rounds. It don't matter to me.
Have you ever sparred Fundora before?
Nah.
Okay, I gotta ask this. The other guy asked before, but I gotta ask again. Style-wise with Fundora, does this height make this fight for you easier or harder?
You said what?
With his height, does his height make this fight easier or harder for you?
It don't matter who they put me in the ring with. It could be short, tall. It don't matter. You know, I'm the cream of the crop, and I feel like, you know, anybody they put me in with, you know, I'll just figure them out and make it easy.
Was there any obstacles to get this? Was there any obstacles that you had to go across to get this fight made? Was it easy to get this fight made?
It was an easy fight made. We're both with the company. We're both with Premier Boxing, with Al Heyman. So it was an easy fight to make. He was climbing the WBC ranks. I always knew he was on the collision course, and you know, Kevin's a mastermind. Kevin already. We've been preparing for this fight for months. So before we even came into training camp, we was preparing for the fight. You know, he had the sparring lined up over here in Vegas. You know, we just ready to rock and roll on Saturday.
So if you win this fight, will you automatically be the mandatory? Like, will Charlo be forced to fight you next?
I hope so. I'm not on the business side, but that's the fight we're gunning for. That's the fight we're gunning for. If Charlo wins or if Castaño wins.
With the way Charlo's been talking about you, it sounds like he's not that interested in a rematch. And do you think that he will fight you or vacate the belt?
I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm focused on Fundora right now.
Okay, let's switch gears. Can I get a couple of predictions from you real quick? All right. The first fight we got is Errol, Spence, and Ugas. Who do you got next?
That's a great fight. You know, I like Ugas. And I like Spence. You know, they're both great fighters. May the best man win. I ain't got no prediction for that one.
Then we have Devin Haney and George Kambosos.
I got Devin. Devin's a great, skillful boxer. He's one of the best in boxing. So I think he's gonna go out there and capture that undisputed title.
Okay, how about Tyson Fury and Dylan White?
I got Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a great heavyweight with great movement, great speed, and I think he's gonna outclass Dylan White.
Last but certainly not least, we got Canelo and Bevo.
I got Canelo. I think Bevo's gonna bring it though. I think for sure Bevo's gonna come ready to fight, but I think Canelo's gonna end up figuring him out, and I'm not even predicting a knockout on that one. I just think Canelo's gonna come out on top.
Okay, let's end it with this last question, man. Who would you favor to win in the fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford?
That's a good one. We're gonna have to wait and see.
For sure. Good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's up, man? Do you see this fight going the distance?
I can see it going the distance. I can see it going stopping early. So it depends what fight he brings out, honestly.
Okay, if you win this fight, who do you want next? Do you want Charlo or the winner of Castaño and Charlo?
I would hope so. Because it will be mandatory for the WBC. Maybe they'll vacate it after this fight, but we're going for the world title for this next one.
Do you see any weaknesses in Lubin?
I don't expect no weaknesses from him. I expect him to come 100%, and we want to beat him at his 100%. I don't want no excuses at all.
I know you're not going to give away your game plan, but what do you think Lubin does best?
He's a counterpuncher. That's what he does. That's what he always does, and that's what we expect too.
Okay. Now, this question is it true that you're half Cuban?
I am half Cuban.
All right. So what's your thoughts on Cubans listening to ban when it comes to pro boxing?
Honestly, I don't even keep up with Cuban boxing, so I couldn't. The only Cuban boxers I know are the pro ones, like Gamboa or what's the one, Lara. So, and those are good fighters. I know they have good fighters, but other than that, I can't really say anything about Cuba.
All right, I'm gonna get a couple of predictions from you real quick. Give us a breakdown on Charlo versus Castaño.
I have Charlo winning. I don't know if it's by knockout, but I just see his power last time in the last fight. It's going to bring into this fight again, and he's just going to be too strong for him.
Okay, next we have Devin Haney versus George Kambosos.
That's a tough fight because Devin Haney's going to Australia, Well, Devin Haney, he can box. He can box really, really good, and I think he's just gonna take it to him.
Tyson Fury versus Dylan White.
Tyson Fury. Yeah, Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the division. He beats anybody now, I think.
Last but not least, Canelo versus Bivol.
Canelo, just he's the pound for pound right now. So I don't think anybody's gonna beat him for a long time.
Well, thanks, man. Here with the big man himself, the gentle giant. All right, appreciate you, brother.